It's time for math routines. Try to find a piece of paper and something to write with. If you can't, that's okay. You can always just solve in your head or solve using your fingers. Remember, you can pause the video anytime you need to if you need more time to solve.
Hey, first grade, I can't wait to do some math with you this morning. The first thing we're going to do is filling missing numbers in columns on hundreds charts. Let's get to work. We have a cat who's playing with a ball of yarn. She swings her ball of yarn down the column, and some of the numbers disappear. For example, in the column that I'm showing you here with the arrow on my mouse, we have 3, 13, 23, but then some of the numbers went away because this cat's really tricky. Let's see if we can figure out the missing numbers on my hundreds chart. I know as I move down the hundreds chart, we're adding a stick of what? That's right, 10, because it's 10 jumps from here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I want to do plus 10 or add a stick of 10, I can just move down a column. So here I have no 10s, 1 10, 2 10s. So next is, right, 3 10s. So what number would that be? Exactly, 33, because I don't want to forget the ones place stays 3. What number comes next? Good, 43. So now I have 3, 13, 23, 33, 43. Good, 53. And last is, you got it, 63. All right, another challenge from our stinky cat. We're working on this column, starting with the number 5. Let's count down the column. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. Next is, good, 65. Notice how my 10s are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next is, good, 7 10s and how many ones? Good, 5, 75. Next is, good, 85. And last is, 95. Nice job, first grade. Now we're going to work up the column or smaller in value. I notice we're working in the 6s in the ones place. So I can say counting down in value 86, 76, 66, 56, 46. My 10s are going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good, 3 10s, which would be what number? Good, 36. What would come right before that if I took away another 10 stick? As I move up this column, or down in value, 46, 36. Good, 26. And which number's missing? You got it, 16. Last one. Alrighty, so again, the cat's asking us this time to start at the biggest and move down in value or up the hundreds chart. So I'm starting at 98. If I'm at 98 and I take away a 10 stick, what do I have? Good, 88. What's next? 9 10s, 8 10s. Good, 7 10s, which would be which number? 78, nice job. What number comes next? Good, 68. And last would be nice job, 58. You got it. Now, first grade, I have some fact families. In the fact families that I wrote, there's a mistake. I want to see if you can find the mistake in my fact family. Let me show you what I mean. Here's my first fact family. Take a really close look at each number sentence in the fact family. And I want to see if you can figure out which one needs to be crossed out because it does not belong in that fact family. See if you can spot it. Perhaps you see a number sentence that's missing some of the parts or totals that are actually in this fact family. Let's see if you got it. Nice job. I know 10 minus 5 equals 5 is actually true. If I have 10 and I take away 5, I do have 5. But those aren't the numbers in this fact family. Everything else in this fact family has a total of what? Right, 15. And what are the two parts? Good, 5 and 10. 5 and 10 the part, 15 the total. 15 the total, 5 and 10 the part. 10 and 5 make 15 the total. So this one does not belong because it's not the right parts and totals. Let's try another one. What here does not belong? One of the number sentences in this fact family does not make sense or does not have the right parts and totals. See if you can spot it. Let's see if you got it right. This number sentence we know does not make sense. If I start with 8 and I try to take away 12, can I do it? Why not? Exactly, because we're trying to take a bigger number from a smaller number. That's math we'll do later in our school career, but right now that's something we don't know how to do. So I can't take a big number from a smaller number. This one makes sense. Two small parts make the big total 12. And this one makes sense. My big total 12 minus 8 makes 4. And again, this one makes sense. Two small parts, 8 and 4 make 12. So I agree, this number sentence does not make sense or belong in this fact family. Just like earlier this week, we're going to start some missing part and total problems with number bonds. So get your pencil and paper ready. If you don't have it out, you can always hit pause if you need to run and grab something. When you're ready, copy down this number bonds. 22, 14, and don't know. Label your parts and totals. Don't forget, this is work that you could send a picture of to your classroom teacher. It might even earn you a shout out in Miss Walsh's morning motivation. See if your labels match mine. I know the circle with the two sticks or two arms poking out of it is going to be my total. So I put a T here for 22 as my total. That's going to be the biggest number. That means these two numbers are my small parts, 14 and some other smaller number. Get to work and see if you can find the missing part in this number bond. One way you might go about solving is writing 22, the total, minus the part 14 to find the other missing part. Another way we could think about solving is 14 plus some other part makes my total 22. I could just start at 14 and count up to 22 to find the missing part. Pick a strategy that works for you. What's my missing part? Nice job. I got 8 as well. Give yourself a pat on the back. Next problem. Same thing. Copy this one down. Let's figure out what's missing. Question mark, 15 and 8. Write it down and label your parts and totals. See if your labels match mine. I knew the circle with the 2 sticks or arms poking out of it would be the total, hanging onto the 2 small parts. So what are we missing this time, first grade? A part or a total? Nice job. We're missing the total. If I'm missing the total, I can take the 2 parts and put them exactly together. Get to work and find the missing total. Another way you can always think about a problem like this as well is some number, some big total, minus 8 equals 15. What did you get for the missing total? I got 23 also. Nice job. Now we're going to go on to a word problem. Our word problem is about one of my favorite candies, Starburst. Show me too if you like Starburst as well. The pink ones are my favorite. Here we go. I found 14 Starburst, and then my sister gave me 12 more. I ate 6 of them. How many Starbursts do I have now? Write down a number sentence to match this delicious story. Think about the events in order. What happened first? What happened next? And what happened last? Write down your number sentence, go. I found 14 Starbursts, and then my sister gave me 12 more. I ate 6 of them. How many Starbursts do I have now? Let's see if your number sentence matches mine. I started with 14 Starbursts. My sister gave me 12 more, so I know that's plus because I got more. I ate 6 of them. So I did minus 6 because some of them went in my stomach and went away. That would be minus. Equals, I don't really know what I have at the end. That's what we have to figure out. If your number sentence matches mine, good job. If not, fix it now. One way we can think about solving a number sentence like this is to do it in chunks or parts, just like the way the story happens. So first I had 14, then I got 12 more, then I lost 6 at the end. So to start, I want to think about putting together 14 and 12. I know a fast way to do that is to draw a base 10 picture. So I drew 14 using 10s and 1s and 12 using 10s and 1s. Do the same and see how many starbursts that is altogether. Once I draw my numbers in base 10, to put them together, I know I want to start with the ones. That way, if my ones make a new 10 stick, I'm ready to regroup. How many ones is that all together? The 4 ones from 14 and the 2 ones from 12. Exactly, 6 ones. And how many 10s do I have? That's right, 2 10 sticks, one in 12 and one in 14. So after my sister gave me 12 more, I had 26 starbursts. Nice. So now I want to think, if 14 and 12 make 26, by the middle of the story, I had 26 starbursts. Then it says I ate 6 of them. So if I had 26 and I ate 6 of them, how many do I have at the end? Now we want to think about the minus 6 part. I have 26, and I'm going to take away the 6. 26, take away the 6. What would I be left with if I took away the 6 from 26? I could just take away all these ones. I'd take away the 6, take away the 6 ones, take away the 6 ones, and I'm just left with exactly the 20. I took away the ones. That worked out really nicely and is kind of like a mental math trick that I can do in my head. So how many starbursts do I have now? I have 20 starbursts. Nice job, first grade, with that tricky word problem. Now it's time to play Guess the Winning Number. Let's take a look at our clues. First clue, my ones are 4 plus 4. Well, you know your doubles facts. What's 4 plus 4? Nice job, 8. So in the ones place, I have an 8. Okay. I have 3 digits. So is this number going to be in the tens or in the hundreds? Yeah, 3 digits means it's going to be in the hundreds. My hundreds are 5. Okay, so 500 something. I have no tens. Interesting. So in the tens place, if there are no tens, what number would be there? A 0. So 500s, 0 tens, and the ones are 4 plus 4. What's the winning number? Let's see if you're right. 508. That was a big one. Nice job, first grade. I'll see you next time. Thanks for doing math with me.